So, before I start, I want to make a few things exceedingly clear. When I was elected to this district's governing board, I vowed that I would make sure that this district's policies are mindful of the historic oppression of people of color in this country. I do not serve UTLA. I do not serve LAUSD parents. I do not serve the Charter Association or the Board of Education. I serve the students that make up this district, a majority of whom attend traditional public schools. I'd like to note that this nation's public school system was created to close educational and achievement gaps that existed between the poor and the rich, so that the American dream can be achieved by all who call this country home. Now, looking at what is before us, the reality of this debate is that parents and students are left to make difficult decisions in a broken system, a system hijacked by an unchanging bureaucracy and a state that is not as invested as they should be in funding our futures. Students of color benefit in charter schools, I do agree, but there are even more that are suffering in traditional public schools, schools whose already minimal financial support is fleeting to charter schools, often on the same campus. We need to intersectionally analyze the effect of charters on the district at large, especially our struggling traditional public schools. And ethically, until we can be sure of the effects of charters, we cannot and must not approve new charters. There are fundamental questions about charter schools that need well-informed answers, and I demand answers to those questions as a representative of all students. This resolution does not eliminate choice. Charters will still operate. Your child will still have a school to attend. I am disgusted by whoever galvanized some of you with lies and exaggerations to oppose this resolution. I am sorry you were lied to, and I am sorry you were taken advantage of. But our traditional public schools that rely solely on the district's purse are as good as the leaders that make up this board. And it is ill-advised to make this into a battle between traditional schools and charters. It is a political ploy that seeks to obstruct healthy debate and only pits poor folks of color against each other. There is no question that charter schools have a disproportionate influence on our school board elections, and there's something that we need to do to analyze their effect, to analyze their influence, and to do something about it. We cannot get distracted from the issue at hand by drowning the resolution's language with a laundry list of what we should do. Yes, we need to go to Sacramento, and yes, we need to deal with the deep-seated bureaucratic issues that persist within our district, but this resolution is what is in front of us now and what this body needs to go forward with. On behalf of all students, I demand more for my service population. This governing board is held accountable to traditional public schools first, before any other school. As was mentioned, over 500,000 of our students go to these schools. It's the vast majority. And corporations and organizations that peddle out charter schools have boards that oversee the business of those schools. But our traditional schools only have this board. The passage or failure of this resolution will speak volumes to where our alliances lie.